So coming to the stage, speaking of the fact that we've been here for 8 years, this gentleman has been rocking with us all 8 years. Man, I don't even want to talk about the ways I've seen him grow. I'm just going to let him come do his thing. Speaking of, I think I might have seen him in a bow tie before, because he's a nice dresser. But please put your hands together for my man, the one and only John Gifted!
Growing up, I have always been intrigued by a woman's beauty. But the black woman's beauty for me have always been one rare, immaculate gem that needed to be praised for how much graceful it can be. It's almost an untraditional length that can forge a long-lost connection to our forgotten ancestral roots. If pure breed dogs are at such high market values and worth more than mixed breed, then I would be a fool if I did not invest a raw god like gene pool. The black woman beauty is and forever will remain revolutionary just as her love is. Yeah. And I fell in love with the black woman the very first day that I opened my eyes. As she embraced me with tears running down her cheeks, kissing me softly and whispering in my ears how much she loved me. And I could feel how much she was trying to always protect me from this world. And I realized from that day on, no matter the amount of shit in the form of diaper changing, she would always love and care for me unconditionally. Yeah. And I have learned to appreciate the black woman nevertheless of the amount of time she tried to take my favorite action figure from me just because she needed the prince for her Barbie doll.
Rewind!
And even
Rewind!
Appreciate the black woman, nevertheless of the amount of time that she had tried to take my favorite action figure from me just because she needed the for a Barbie doll. And even looking taller than I during our preteens, she still looked up to me. And that of a trust and reliance instilled within me superpower strength to look under her bed for the boogeyman whenever she was frightened, regardless of how scared I was myself. My perception of what a woman ought to be was shaped from their very characters, and as a result, I have developed an undying love, appreciation, and admiration for the black woman that can only be understood through our magical connection. And this poem is an oath dedicated to your unfathomable greatness. And I am here to tell you, please, unlearn what you have been taught from the oppressive media that the melanin in your skin is a curse, and bleaching it will not make you accepted by your standards of beauty anyways. Understanding your melanin is the key to unlocking your God-like DNA. Stop trying to look unbelievable when you were born with natural hair that serves as divine antennas keeping you connected to the energy of the universe. Reclaim your mind. Get it out from the cultural engineered hands who want to turn you into a self-hated degenerate moron. And as for your body, it is not some type of a merchandise that needs to be marketed for social media likes. Nor should you never ever feel the need to hoochie yourself to be validated as beautiful, because you were already born beautiful in every aspect of the word.
Rewind!
That's all right, bro. I got
And as for your body, it is not a sort of merchandise that needs to be marketed for social media likes. Nor should you never ever feel the need to hoochie yourself to be validated as beautiful, because you were already born beautiful in every aspect of the word. Check this. If it is true that we are made in God's image, if it is true that mankind is a reflection of the Creator, then she would be just like you, a woman, black. Because isn't it quite strange and ironic how man is conceived in his mother's womb, spent 9 months connected to her as a fetus and feeding from her. Once he is born, he suckles the sweet nectar of life from her breast, but when he grows up, he worships a male god. Now how pathetic. Black woman, you are a queen, a goddess, giver of life. And I do not refer to you as such for endearment or flattery. I only do so for the sole purpose of a reminder. Because one of the cruelest things that slavery ever ever did to your beautiful mind was destroying a memory of what you used to be, so I shall forever remind you. Yes, some black men would agree that black women cannot be the center of the universe. But we have got to admit that gravity is hard to resist. So let us love each other. Let us love each other in the essence of reincarnating the fabricated misuse of the black family as we eventually go back to nation building, because we are under siege of the depopulation agenda. More clearly, a black depopulation agenda. And if you don't believe me, then you must have not checked the news. Then you can ask the late 18-year-old Vondra Meyer, the 22-year-old John Crawford, the 42-year-old Eric Gardner. But that's the topic for another poem at another time. This was just the message coming from the bottom of the heart, dedicated to my black sisters. Thank you.